the beauty though is of Dub Dub, we can make it work in our points. So
that didn't age well. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be the Dub Dub Graveyard Chronicles. We're starting out strong with a healthy dessert bark.
And honestly, it looks so much easier to do. Because I won't lie, making the Snicker dates is like, it's a little bit tedious doing each one individually. Like
the Snicker dates is something I have made the Snicker dates before. There's nothing low calorie about it. They're dates, so yeah, I mean those are good for you. But with a massive amount of chocolate drizzle and peanut butter, and she can you know, shill it however way she wants to. They're not, she tries to say they're really not. I mean, are they a better alternative? Maybe because there's a date in it, but yeah, they're tedious. I think I made them twice. It's just too much sugar.
Happy to do it. I love like prepping like food for the week. Yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's why you are complaining about doing it.
I love making like homemade foods and stuff, but I like the idea of this version of the Snicker dates because it's like a bark and it seems kind of a lot easier to make. You basically like
I don't think she ever made these ever again.
Got a tray, put a piece of parchment paper, and then like do layers of each and then freeze it and then cut it into pieces. So then you can also have different sizes of.
I remember she ends up not liking, the bark. I can't remember. It ended up being something that it wasn't as poppable as the Snicker dates were.
The bark. I don't know. It seems great. So when we got our groceries yesterday, I picked up a fresh box of dates. We've got semi-sweet.
My grandpa used to eat dates when he would get constipated.
Chocolate chip.
I miss my grandpa.
And dry roasted peanuts. And then I also already
peanuts are so high in fat.
Have peanut butter, and then we'll sprinkle it with some sea salt and we'll have it tonight. I think it's just going to take it up a whole nother level.
I also believe that like when you are her size, you need to be skipping the sweet treat after dinner every night. That's like, I don't know anybody who does that. Like, oh, I have a sweet treat after dinner every night. What? What are you, fucking 6? All right. So she essentially is basically doing the same thing. She's just not having to go one by one, filling each date with the peanut butter, which, you know, I guess I can kind of understand that. But of course, she ended up not liking it for some reason. Got that back. I will have to say, out of all of the recipes, the fact that she's using, this is natural peanut butter. Look at this. 2 tablespoons of this peanut butter is almost 200 calories. That alone on just a date, okay, we're not even adding in the peanut butter or the chocolate. That's a lot of calories. And you can't tell me she's just having, you know, even just one little piece of that. That's really heavy in calories. I'm like really going with the word heavy. Don't know why. That's a lot of peanut butter. That's a shit ton of peanut butter. If she were to do a thin layer of peanut butter, like when I first started doing calorie deficit, when I got a really, really strong sweet tooth, like time of the month kind of shit, or I was ovulating, I would take a chocolate rice cake and sometimes I'd use PP2, sometimes I wouldn't. And I would just take, if it was just regular peanut butter, I would take a really, really thin layer. I'm talking so damn thin. You can just get a little bit of the taste of that peanut butter and put that on top of the chocolate rice cake and it would taste like a Reese's. You don't need that much that is so much peanut butter. And that's honestly why I believe that she's never fat and food addiction. Why she's not able to meet any of her weight goals, because she just, when things get hard, she's just like, slather it with some more peanut butter. That's a lot of fucking peanuts. That's a lot of peanuts. Oh my God. How is this a healthy? Oh, I remember. She goes down the whole thing of this is a healthier version. Before anybody comes at me, this is a healthier version. That is so much chocolate. You might as well, at this point, buy a Snickers bar. I guarantee you that the Snickers bar will have less calories in it than you consuming a portion of that, because we know what your portion is. She doesn't even use like she needed to use like the real flaky sea salt. The Maldon. It's my favorite. My daughter and I love the Maldon.
It's gonna be so good. Because you want to know what too? Like each piece is going to be a little bit thicker, but like with more peanut butter peanut ratio. So.
But that's higher in calories. And was she counting points at this point? I don't know if this was exactly a dub or if she was just doing healthier. Then she got into Weight Watchers, but I figured we'd cover it anyways.
Yeah. I'm going to pop it in the freezer and then cut it up into pieces. And then keep them in the freezer. This is going to be so good.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, that was going to be a pain in the ass. And I think that's what she ends up complaining about. Is it just being a complete pain in the ass, cutting it up into sections. Oh, she going right the fuck into.
So I won't lie. This was really hard to cut up. We got there.
She ate all of it. I'm just kidding.
It was even better than the other way I do it because there's more peanut butter and peanuts.
Yeah, there's less of the date, which is the healthy part, and more of the fattening, sugary shit that you actually want. So just go get a Snickers bar. I will rate this one. This one's not, I wouldn't say it's horrible, like obviously horrible for you, but like it doesn't look disgusting. It's just very unhealthy. So I don't know. All right, this one. Let's move on. Is Dub Dub cupcakes. This was around, not Christmas time. This was around Halloween. Oh, this was Halloween night. And look at all that candy that she got for her Twinkle Tweedles. Mm-hmm.
I was actually very excited that I had this stuff to make this because I walked by those Christmas tree little Debbies and I said, my heart, I will be having some this season though.
You had a lot of things that season and it threw you off and you never got back.
I'm just gonna budget them in my points. They have like I think 10 or 11 points for one cake. I'm like, well.
What's the beauty in go ahead, tell us.
Though is of Dub Dub.
Tell us the beauty of Dub Dub.
We can make it work in our points. I box though. I also weigh in tomorrow and I'm like, let's just hold off on that. We've got a lot of season ahead. But I do have the stuff. I was gonna make these yesterday and I didn't have time. I got the zero sugar yellow cake mix and zero sugar vanilla frosting from Pillsbury. And I've made this cake before. It was good. And this was the one that we put on top of the pumpkin dump cake. It's
dump
good.
Cake.
So I am gonna make cupcakes. And I think I'm just gonna like freeze some. Hi. You playing with
We're
your
not doing that.
urge of Christmas tree cakes. But seriously, we're gonna be eating Christmas tree cakes this year. We're just gonna make it work. All right, so for 24.
You didn't though. She didn't make it work.
24 cupcakes, it's 19 to 23 minutes. Oh, half full. 24 cupcakes, half full. Okay, half filled. Got it. So we need a third of a cup of oil. A little bit in the microwave. I can't believe it's not butter, but we're making it work. Let's get this melted. Popping that in.
Oh God, the fact that she's using, I can't believe it's not butter. I haven't even seen one of those fucking jars or whatever, canister, whatever the fuck, in like over a decade.
Throwing in.
Oh my God, nothing irks me more. Well, there's more things that irk me, but when people don't use kitchen shears to cut open bags like that, oh my God, drives me nuts.
Or cake mix first.
That's why she's so messy.
3 eggs, water, in with our melted butter. All right, and we're just...
Oh my god, it's pouring the hot or the warm to hot butter in with the fucking raw eggs. Let's have scrambled fucking cake. Scrambled egg fucking cake. Dub style.
Whisk this together and make our cup.
But we used organic eggs. Dub friendly. 0 points. What's 0 points for dub? Hash brown potatoes. Hash browns obviously was a potato. I think eggs are 0.
Cupcakes. All right, I was able to make 24.
God, she's such a messy. I can't even want to call her a cook. She's just so messy.
Half-filled cupcakes. So I'm gonna bake these now.
Never in my life would I do something like that and take a picture. Better yet, put it on the internet for 500,000 people to see.
The great news is I did the points, and with the frosting, 1 tablespoon of frosting, these are around 2 points each.
She'll eat all of them.
That is really good. Okay, Anderson is now down for his nap, and I am making myself some lunch. And I also just frosted our cupcakes. So it's 1 point for the cupcake, and then 1 point for, you can do a tablespoon of the frosting. A tablespoon is actually way more than you probably think it is too. Yeah. So it's way more than enough. I don't know why it's kind of like sticking to the paper, but I mean, she's cute though. Is it a little Debbie Christmas cake? No. But does it satisfy that little sweet tooth? Yes. Cheers. Dude, this is so good. Like, I would be confident I'm giving this to someone, having them not know it was sugar-free, and I don't feel like they would know. It's so good. Add a little festive Christmas sprinkles, and pleased with this. It's actually too much frosting.
Oh, shut up. All right, I'm gonna rate that. I don't think that's terrible, as in, like, I know that she's made, I remember seeing some fucking brownie shit she made with like a ton of cocoa powder. That's what's gonna be getting 0 from me. I'm not going to say these are horrible. I don't know. A 4, I guess. All right. So here she's making low sugar Christmas tree cakes. Now, we just came from the 0 sugar 2 point cupcakes that she said were just so good that they were not a Debbie Christmas tree cake, but they were good for a little sweet treat. So I guess it wasn't that good, because here we are. She is going to be making some Christmas tree cakes.
I'm like, should I cut this in half? Like, is it too thick? You know, like, I don't want it to be like crazy thick, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so let's just, first, we're gonna just cut this in half. And we're gonna do our little situation here. This has fully cooled.
I was gonna say that looks okay. A little warm.
All right. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I don't want to disappoint you guys. It's Vlogmas. All right. Okay. It's looking good so far. Ooh, beautiful.
Man, I missed Vlogmas last year. Thought about you guys.
So we've got half of our cake here. Let's just set this to the side. I'm just gonna put it back down. And now we're going to measure out how much we're gonna use of our sugar-free frosting. It's not gonna be too much. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons. Now let's just give this a little spread.
She's not really that is not fully cooled, number 1. That's why the top of the cake is mixing in with the icing. So there's that. And she's just grabbing from the container with a butter knife, saying 1 tablespoon. When it comes to calorie deficit, which we all know she didn't want to say that Dub was calorie deficit. The points equal. That's what it is. Okay. That's the whole, you're counting something. It's not really the same exact thing, but you're tracking stuff. Okay. You're tracking numbers. You got to stand her a number so that you can lose weight. You have to be exact when it comes to that type of shit.
This is going to be plenty sweet. I'm not worried about doing like a lot of frosting. Like,
sure.
We're going to dip these in white chocolate, so it doesn't have to be much. I know I'm going to do 1 more tablespoon. I do know.
This is going to be plenty. I'm going to do 1 more tablespoon. That was a pretty big tablespoon there, Alex.
That the frosting inside of these is typically more like kind of like a fluffy, whipped creamy vibe, but
fluffy whipped creamy vibe.
I think this will be good. We do what we can, where we can. All right, I'm gonna try to get it all the way to the edge. Okay, now, let's pop this on top. Beautiful. Oh god damn. These are gonna be so... Oh no. You guys, oh no. These are gonna be so big. No, guys, I can't do this. We gotta cut some off. I feel like this would be like a 3-inch
And you
little
love
Debbie
it.
Christmas cake. Oh my god. Okay, no. We're cutting some off. We're cutting some off. We're cutting these in half. Okay.
God,
Do you like how
she is so chaotic.
I'm just going for it? I didn't even think twice about how I'm gonna do this. I just took my knife and went straight into it. Oh my god. Yeah, no. That's too big. Simply too large. Okay. I gotta do the other side now, you guys. Oh no. Should I just leave it?
Bro,
God,
what
I don't
the
want to mess this up now. I'm in real deep, you guys. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. Like, it's thick on the bottom, but not that thick. I wonder if I could... I'm so afraid to, like, mess it up. But, like, my toxic trait is that, like, I have to try. I can always make a few more with this, actually. Okay. I'm just gonna go like this, and it's gonna be fine.
She has like a lot of addiction tendencies where she's like excessive with a lot of things. And me just being in recovery myself from alcoholism, I can be the same exact way. So it's like you don't know when to stop doing things, and that can overflow into a lot of different aspects, not just, you know, alcohol, rugs, food addiction, just like, you know, not knowing when to be like, okay, wait, I've messed with this too much. It's impulse control. Once you can get that impulse control down with therapy and doing the right things, and if you whatever you need to do, it gets better.
It's gonna be just fine.
That's my TED talk. Pay me 99 cents.
It's gonna be it's all right. It's okay. It's kind of okay. It's getting a little funky underneath. That's all right. The inside doesn't matter nearly as much as the outside in this case. Next time, if you're doing this, do like 2 cookie trays, because this was too thick.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
There we go.
Could you imagine Gordon Ramsay watching something like this?
There we go.
He'd be like, you fucking ham sandwich.
Okay, that looks better. Now we're gonna
Stop.
freeze this. That
She doesn't even use a serrated knife, which is...
is the appropriate inchage. It's about
She's using like a fucking hamburger spatula. Bro, oh my God.
1 inch now. Oh my god, it's a little Christmas tree! It's so cute! Let's see how this one goes. Guys, the stakes are so high right now. I feel so much pressure, but like it's going okay. Oh, that one looks even better. It's sharper. You guys. Okay, I'm gonna go focus and get these cut out. I'll be right back. Usual white chocolate is ruining my life. So somehow it's a little bit burnt. I think I needed way more because she like dips hers in with like forks. So then I was trying to like spread it on top of here, but they just look, they're not like giving Christmas tree now. So I'm like trying to save the day and just do like a drizzle, but it's, oh, like white chocolate just has like the worst texture ever. Like she's so sassy. Like stop being so sassy. White chocolate, why are you being so mean? Going, why are you so chunky? I was so careful not to burn you. I did it the right way. Just trying to make it look nice.
Oh my God.
Just trying to make it look kind of
This
presentable.
is horrible.
And like I'm doing it with my fingers, like because now you can't really see the Christmas tree shape on a lot of them. White chocolate just decided to ruin the vibe.
I hate when she gets into this little like act that she does.
No, you guys, I'm like genuinely stressed. I'm mostly upset because it was actually going well until now. This is where we try to save the day with aesthetics. We're gonna start with our little sprinkles. I mean, they're not like the ugliest thing. They're honestly a little bit better than I thought they would be, but they're certainly
She wastes so much shit. It's crazy.
not good. Now let's go in with our little frosting. Come on, red frosting. Save the day. Aw, that actually made it look, that actually made it look a lot better. That's honestly not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna look. Oh, wait, they're kind of cute.
That's horrifying.
Wait. Without like these little accessories, it would have looked really dreadful, but you know what? Oh, wait, put me on the Food Network. No, literally.
On Worst Cooks of America?
I watch like the baking challenges and these people are so talented. I'm like, I could never. Wait, they kind of look good. Okay, let me do our little friends over here. Okay, fun. Do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. Okay, beautiful. Okay, it is the moment of truth. We're gonna give them a taste. And with the amount of product and ingredients that we actually used, these literally only come out to be like 4 points each because
You done ate like half the damn cake. So let's stop. You only come out to be 4 points. 4 points each. Girl, can you stop? Just lying all the damn time.
I use so much less than what I thought. I'm gonna try to use that extra cake mix for something else. Maybe make like cake pops since there's frosting mixed in there. I don't know.
No, she's
but
not.
wait, they're kind of cute. They're not great. They're not the prettiest, but they have heart and lower points. Okay, let's try one. Let's give it a
Yeah, because she ain't been dipping her fingers in frosting, white chocolate, this, that, eating cake fucking pieces this whole time.
Yes, here she is. All right, you guys, cheers. It's very sweet. It's really good. It's not really, it tastes like delicious, but like it's a very strong
It tastes like delicious.
white chocolate taste. Like more than I feel like you would get with a typical Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. Is it because it's the Lily's chocolate chips, the white chocolate? Like that's pretty overpowering. But I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. These are delicious. It's not the same as a Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. Like they just taste like totally different things. You know what I mean? But these are still good.
I feel like all the recipes, healthier recipes that she tried to make during this entire debacle, all ended with this same spiel of they're you know, they're okay, they're good, but they're not as good as
Ultimately, the white chocolate's just a little too much, but they're good. I'd give them 7.5 out of 10. At least
1 out of 10. That looked horrible. Horrible. All right, this one is just titled with new healthy recipe. I guess she's going to explain it. So, here we go.
for lunch from my Healthier Alex Instagram. I get so many, sorry, that is really loud, isn't it? Okay, so I got this recipe from at Pan Ace A Palm. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. I will put the username on the screen. These look so freaking good. They're like cheesy potato meat pockets. And it basically does like some veggies and beef, bunch of seasonings, and then you like boil potato, add some flour, and make it into like a dough. So the only thing with points in this recipe is going to be the flour. And he adds egg, salt, and it makes into a dough. Cut it into pieces, flatten them up, stuff it with your meat mixture, and then give it a little pan fry. Dude. Oh, and you can add cheese. Yum. So I have some fat-free mozzarella, super low point. Ground beef, 0 points, potato, 0 points, and then the flour. So I think I have my Fiber Gourmet flour, which is pretty low point too. I mean, so this looks really, really yummy. So I figured we could give it a shot in this vlog. So I've got my potatoes boiling. I just did actually
told you guys, same fucking pot every time.
one large potato.
It's like her potato pot.
I'm not gonna make like a bunch of these. Okay, now let's keep going. The potato is fully boiled. From my calculations, these like literally should only have 2 points for however much it ends up making, because I will tell you as we go here. So we've got our Idaho potato boiled for 0 points, and now we're gonna pop
0 points.
in an egg.
Oh my god, she's putting a freaking an egg in a hot fucking potato.
Also 0 points. I'm gonna go in with a 1/4 cup of Fiber Gourmet flour. A 1/4 cup has 1 point. Now he did a much larger quantity than what I'm doing. He did like a cup of flour and like probably 4 times the amount of beef. I only did like 0.4 pounds of beef. So
I can't remember how this came out.
now I'm going to mix this up. I'm also just gonna add a little salt, probably about a teaspoon. And this is gonna be our dough. We'll see how it comes out. If I need to add more flour, I can. I'm gonna add another, probably it'll be about 1/3 total of the flour. That is the dough vibe that I'm looking for. I should probably let the...
She added more flour. Now, is she calculating these points? Clearly not.
It's cool.
She only calculates them when she wants to.
Because I'm gonna have to handle this with my hands. I'm gonna put this on low heat and get this pan like warmed up. So we wanna get like a nice sear. Call them potato pockets, I suppose. Yeah, this is all really hot. And he was handling it all with his hands. Oh, okay. I think I can handle this. Okay. Oh, I remember too. I forgot a crucial detail. He spritzed his hands with avocado oil before he like went into it, so like it wouldn't stick to the gloves. Okay. Yes, that is perfect. Okay, flatten it out and add some of our, jeez.
God, she's such a mess.
They always make it look so easy online, don't they? But we keep it real here. All right, a sprinkle of fat-free mozzarella.
What
all right,
is she
everybody
doing?
stay calm. This is the most important part. Okay. Just take a little more potato. Okay, wait, it's happening.
She hasn't been doing her witch laugh like recently, at least in 2026. I haven't heard it that much.
It's happening. Everything's fine. It is happening. Okay. Okay.
That damn spatula.
Okay, look it. It's happening. Just gonna cover up those little spots. That's the beauty of this, though. You can kind of just finagle it. Okay. All right, let's fry it on up. I mean, that's really big. This next one's gonna be a little bit bigger. So I can fit the rest of my beef. My beef. I smell like beef. You guys remember that TikTok? I'm not just saying that for fun. Okay, fold it up.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
Fold it up. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's happening. Probably could have done 3 smaller ones, but I got carried away. All right, let's try to flip it. Oh. Ooh, cute. Number 2. Wow. And
Now, why doesn't she use the spatula right there? Instead, she uses another utensil. Just makes no sense.
And you can meal prep these and like put them in the fridge or the freezer. Wow, gorgeous. Both of these. Oh.
Is that a wooden spatula? Maybe that's a wooden spatula. It's so weird to see her like her choice of utensils it will always blow my mind.
If I ate both of these, and I don't think I will because they're gonna be really filling.
What? How many? 1 point. 1 point. This will be 1 point.
4 points. Okay, here is how it came out. It is gorgeous.
Did Weight Watchers ever do like a sponsorship with her? Because I hope not.
And the inside looks really good. Look at cheesy. Yeah, I mean, it looks delicious. I did not do like the peppers and onions like he did because I'm a basic.
Oh, you need peppers and onions. This girl. And she claims that she can throw down on Dominican food, like she can make Dominican food, and you don't mess with peppers and onions. Girl, get out of here. What are you, 5?
But you could get like pretty crafty with the different kinds of seasoning, I feel like. So let's see
More just salt and pepper. Salt and pepper.
how it is. Mmm. Really good. I should have added like some of my pickled jalapenos cut up. That would have been so good. A little dipping sauce. You can get crafty with this. I would make like a buffalo chicken version. Why not? Sky's
Buffalo chicken. Would have never guessed it.
the limit. All right, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch and I have to do a bunch of computer work.
She's definitely gonna eat both of those. That actually looks not too bad. Like I would probably eat that. Not by her though. Her nasty ass. I give that one like a 7 out of 10.
What you're gonna need. We have oats, which we're also gonna make oat flour by just like blending some up into the blender. Oats and oat flour, 0
All right, so for this one, she's making a healthy fall treat.
points. Then we have
Yummy.
sugar-free maple syrup. This is from Lakanto, 0 points. Cinnamon, a little bit of salt. We are gonna need 2, I think this is the only, no, this and the protein powder have points. 2 tablespoons of honey, which has 6 points, but spread across a bunch of cookies, it's gonna be pretty low. And then I'm gonna use the Cake Pop protein powder from PE Science. Let me check how many points. 2 points for a scoop. I don't know how much we're gonna use. Then I have Fairlife fat-free milk, which is optional. I think it's just if we need it to like be more liquidy when we have our batter, but this is super low point. A whole cup has 2 points and we're definitely using less than that. And then we're using an Oikos 000 vanilla Greek yogurt. This whole thing has 2 points. She used regular non-fat Greek yogurt, but I like, these are gonna be very low point. Each cookie is probably gonna be like a point, so.
She was always making just 1 point. Everything's just 1 point. Like 1 point.
The first step, oh, and then lemons.
And this is all just, this is so manageable. That's why she loves Dub Dub. She doesn't do it anymore.
For lemon zest and the apples. That's everything you need. So I'm gonna go ahead first and cut up 3 of these apples and we're gonna put them on the stove, get them a little bit soft, and I have my oven preheating at 350. And we're gonna wash these, keep the skin on, and dice them into small pieces. I think these are gonna be good. I have made several attempts now on and off camera to make good
She about cut her finger.
low point cookies, and I don't think you can do a good like chocolate chip cookie. At least in my experience, they all have
She's so addicted to sugar. It's crazy.
a really weird cakey texture. They just like don't taste like a cookie. So I think your best bet maybe is to go with you know, a vibe like this. Okay, we're gonna add in our 3 diced apples. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of our maple syrup, a teaspoon of cinnamon. She says to be generous, so there we go. We're gonna do the juice from half of a lemon along with some of the zest.
Okay, so she's so stupid. You would zest the lemon first, then you cut it in half.
Lemon juice. This is going to be kind of like a fall treat. This already smells so good. We're going to cook this for 6 to 8 minutes until the apples get nice and soft. Okay, these are cooked while we make the rest of the dough. They're going to cool in the freezer. Even these by themselves taste absolutely delicious, and it smells like fall heaven in here. We're going to do 3 scoops of this protein powder. Oh, the total of 1 cup. Okay, wait. Let me add, I have 1 cup of oats, old-fashioned oats, because every scoop, I think, is different with protein powder. Yep, 2 scoops. So there's that. And then I blended up our oats. 1 cup of oat flour. You literally just put oats.
I'm just disassociating right now again. Oh, man.
In the blender. I'm going to do 1 cup of, half a cup of Greek yogurt. This might be about a half a cup. It might be perfect. Oh my God.
Perfect.
When the universe aligns. So if you want to make these, that little container is a half a cup exactly. 2 tablespoons of honey. This one is what?
See how she goes a little over? You have to do exact measurements. It's not to where you pour it to where you're just pouring over. No.
Wild flour, honey. Okay. Oh, that slid
one
right
was
out because I had
better.
put the maple syrup in here before. That made it super easy. So we're going to mix this, and then it says if it's too dry, then you can add some milk. And then we're going to fold in our cooled apples, form these into cookies, and they're like nice thick cookies. They're kind of like chunk cookies. So I think these are going to be bomb. Yeah, I think I'm going to just do a splash of milk. That was a big splash. Everything's fine. But the texture is looking good.
Everything's fine.
There's a tiny part of me that wants to add a little Truvia brown sugar. I just feel like it would make it so good. Should I do it? Oh, I know I should just try
She's gonna do it. I don't know why she even fucking asks.
this first. All right, this is definitely giving dough energy. Probably could use a little less milk, but that's okay. Okay, let's pop in our apples. Fold these in. I'm gonna use an ice cream scoop
It doesn't look horrible.
to make it easy. I think that's what they did.
God, she's just so damn messy. And all of them different sizes. Lord.
But I'm gonna bake these on 350 for 12 minutes and see where we're at. Okay, here are the cookies. They look very similar to how hers looked, so fingers crossed. I've been letting them cool for about 10 minutes. I feel like they're still warm but not hot.
I'm scared. I'm nervous.
So I think it's the perfect time to try them. It smells literally like fall heaven. Like, I am getting so excited for fall, and I'm still very much in summer mode vibes, but the smell of fall, nothing beats it. Okay, cheers. Okay, these are delicious. They're really good. And you can't really taste the protein powder, which matters deeply. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Yeah, those are really, really freaking delish. And they actually have enough sweetness. I don't think you needed the brown sugar, so I'm glad I didn't do that. Also, adding in some peanut butter with this would be insane, but...
You see, she always wants to add more, add more, add more, add more. Eventually, Alex, the bottle gets dry. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That one didn't look too bad. I mean, I'd probably give that one an 8 out of 10, maybe. Let's move on. All right, and this one she is making healthy apple cider donuts. All right.
I'm following a recipe from greensmoothiegourmet.com. I'll put a link to it. Half a cup of fresh apple cider, 1 3/4 cup of oat flour, or you can do 1 1/4 cup of regular or gluten-free flour. But oat flour, oats are 0 points. Half a cup of pumpkin puree.
How many points is in that apple cider that has a shit ton of sugar in it?
So I might be choosing violence here, but instead of the cane sugar,
You always are.
I'm going to use allulose. We've had some pretty good luck with allulose, so I think we're going to be okay here. So it calls for half a cup. I'll probably do 3/4 because it is less sweet than sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt, and then a teaspoon of apple pie spice. But if you don't have that, it's a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then 1/4 of cardamom, nutmeg, and ginger. I only have nutmeg. I asked my grandma. She said that should be fine. And then the cinnamon sugar coating is just cinnamon and sugar. And again, I will use allulose in place of sugar. So it seems relatively simple. You know, you do your dry ingredients, and then your wet ingredients. You mix them together. Oh, it says we need a donut pan. Uh-oh. I was hoping I could just shape them into donuts, but it sounds like this is gonna be like a wet batter. Uh-oh. It does say, or cupcake pan. We could make them cupcakes, I suppose. And you bake them on 350 for 12 minutes, let them cool for 10, and you do a little dipperoo in the cinnamon sugar. Oh, why did I really wanted them to be shaped like a donut? I don't think I have a donut tray. Do I have a donut tray?
Girl, you are a donut tray.
I'll take a look and see what I have.
All right, I guess she is making them. I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess she had to go get a donut tray. Oh God. Is she talking yet? No. God, look at that belly. This doesn't look horrible. God, her and that damn spray. Wait, she's dipping. Oh God. She'll do anything to have fucking sugar.
They are done. Oh, oh, oh. These look really
Jesus.
good. Now, if they don't end up being good, I think it's only because I used the allulose instead of the sugar. So I did the math. If we had just done the sugar, these would have come out to be around 5 points each, which is so good. And now I'm feeling like I probably should have just done the sugar, but I still have pumpkin puree and the apple cider, so maybe we'll make another batch. It was so easy. That donut pan, they slid right out. And I also did allulose with cinnamon for the outer coating. So I just feel like with regular sugar, it'll probably be better. But I haven't even tried it yet. Why am I freaking out? They look so good. Like, hi. All right, cheers, you guys. Let's see if we needed to do the real sugar. Okay, immediately they're not sweet enough because the allulose is not as sweet as real sugar. The density is stunning. If this had real sugar, they'd be amazing. I'm just gonna make another batch. They were so easy to make. I've already got everything like dirty with
0 out of 10. All right, we got 0 out of 10. Let's move. What is this? A new healthy dessert recipe. While Mr. Dukers is taking a nap.
One of the biggest keys for success, in my opinion, with my weight loss is having something sweet.
One of the keys?
Prepped and planned in my points for the day. Okay. Like, I love a sweet treat at the end of the day, and if I am not gonna have that, it's gonna be sad.
What? If you don't have a sweet treat, it's going to be a sad day. Wow. Well, that is crazy.
I'm out of points at the end of the day and I want something sweet. That's why I always have like a lot of fruit in the house. Watermelon's been the current go-to, but then
yeah, that's like another thing. That fucking fruit doesn't count as any calories or some shit.
Go into the bathroom. You know you're getting old when you gotta eat your watermelon before 3 p.m. so you're not peeing all night. Actually, that might just be an everybody thing. But anyway, yeah, have a sweet treat planned for the end of the night because you're gonna want one. And I think planning ahead your points for whatever you're doing on your journey is super duper helpful. Something we also pretty much always have in the house are our little Snicker dates that I prep and keep in the freezer. These are the perfect little bite size for the end of the day. I've showed them a million times. You take a date.
But the thing is with that, and I said this in the beginning of this video when she made that bark bullshit, which was the Snicker bark or whatever. When you have food addiction, you're not just having one of those. You can't, especially binge eating addiction. You cannot. And in your head, you'll say, oh, it's got date, it's made with dates. It's healthy. I can eat half this bag. And that's what she does. It's clearly what she does. Cause I mean, this is 10 months later and she's gained whatever she said she lost back and probably then some. And she just recently was eating that crumble cookie. She's been nonstop.
A little bit of peanut butter, a couple nuts of your choice, and then some sugar-free chocolate chips melted, roll it in it. It's a few points. It's perfect. It tastes literally just as good as Snickers, actually better in my opinion. I like having those, but I saw something new that I wanted to try. And
I just always forget that she literally had bypass surgery and still deals with overconsumption. And she is the only person I've ever seen online. Obviously, I don't see her in person. But the only person that I've ever seen get this surgery and not have a drastic amount of weight loss and keep it off. I've seen some people they melt down like a candle. And then over a few years, they get to a nice healthy weight. They don't look so abnormally because they go from really big to super thin, but they get a nice little medium. Never super heavy again. It's medical mystery. I don't know if maybe she didn't do the therapy part. I have no idea. I just, at some point I start questioning, did she even have that surgery? And I probably have mentioned this before because it makes no sense to me at all.
I love Muddy Buddies, puppy chow, whatever you like to call it. I saw someone make them with rice cakes. And I have these in my cabinet and I bought them with good intentions. I just haven't been using them. They are the caramel ones. I think they just use them.
Bought them with good intentions, just haven't been using them?
With plain ones, but I don't see why that would be any better or worse. So I want to try to make it and see how it is. Let me see how the point value would be for this though. So I've got our caramel rice cake. Ooh, 2 points for 1 cake. Okay. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like, wait, let me see how much it would make. I wonder if plain rice cake probably has less. Let me see, plain rice cake. Okay, a plain rice cake only has 1 point each. Well, that makes quite a difference. Oh, I'll just do it, whatever. I'll just budget for it. I'll just do two rice cakes. Actually, these are really good. Put like peanut butter and apple, yogurt. You can do a lot with a rice cake. You can. All right, first, oh, very sticky. First, I'm going to break up my rice cakes. See, I am someone, I like a high volume snack, high volume, low calorie if I can.
High volume because you want to eat a lot. You want to eat a lot. Your brain, your stomach tells your brain, I'm done eating, and you're like, nah. Nah.
And oh, this is actually still pretty high volume. This is a big bowl. So this is 2 rice cakes, so that's 4 points. Now for my peanut butter, instead I'm going to use the no sugar added PB Fit. Like if you are someone that doesn't need a little sweet treat at the end of the day, especially when you're like watching a show, I envy you. 2 tablespoons of this only has a point. 3 tablespoons has a point. Okay, let's do that. More protein anyway. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. All right.
And then the fact that she's always like acting like she cares so much about protein kills me.
3 tablespoons. I'm gonna just mix this with a little bit of water. If there's anything with like chocolate and peanut butter, sign me up. Like, I'm here, sign me up. And look at that. We have a lower calorie peanut butter. And then you can make it more of a drizzle consistency as well if you want, which is great. And then in here, I've got Lily's low sugar chocolate chips. You can have 35 chips for 2 points. And yes, I'm gonna measure it out because one thing too with weight loss journey, like you might think the little things don't add up. You guys are right about like weighing things on the scale. Like sometimes it makes just...
See, this is when I did appreciate her transparency when she was taking the advice that her followers were giving her, you know, just trying to help and being like, you know, weigh things out, make sure that you don't just like eyeball things because you'd be surprised at how much like oil, even olive oil, even your avocado oil, all of those things, honey, all these things that we think in our head like, oh, this is healthy for me, blah, blah, blah. No, they add up.
A huge difference, especially with things that are not the consistency and size, like counting the amount of chocolate chips, but these are all the same size. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 34, 35. Okay, gonna give these a quick melt in the microwave. All right, and I would recommend to make your peanut butter like a little more runny, so the chocolate chips and that stay kind of like gooey, not too thick and chunky. I had to add a little bit more water, but now we've got our peanut butter chocolate mixture.
I don't know. I would not be going through all this fucking bullshit just to have a damn lower calorie sweet treat. This is a lot.
Now I'm gonna pour this on top of the crushed Rice Krispie crunch cake, corn cake, rice cake. It's actually the perfect ratio. If you decide to do this, it's quite giving. If I like this, I'm totally gonna make this regularly. I don't see why I wouldn't like it. I mean, it sounds good, but I feel like I would make this so regularly with regular plain rice cakes, and you could have higher volume if you'd like. Okay, now the fun part. Put your mixture in Ziploc. Now I'm going to do some 0 calorie sugar replacement confectioner sugar. This is 0 calorie. And I'm just throwing a sprinkle in.
I would love to see a nutritionalist react to her like day-to-day eating. Is there a reactor on here who's a nutritionalist? I feel like there is.
The bag is probably about 2 tablespoons. Now we shake it up. Okay, now I
don't know, guys. I've been out of the damn game. I don't know who is who.
Put it into this little bowl here.
I don't even know who I am half the time.
So if you can see the size, you know, it's a good little size bowl of puppy chow, Muddy Buddies, whatever. And it has 7 points for this. If you did it with plain rice cakes, it would only be 5. And you got a decent little size bowl here, actually. So it looks like really promising. Like, I mean, look how good that looks. Peanut butter, chocolate, like it's giving. So let's taste it and see how it is. It's really good. It's really good. I mean, like, seriously, how could it be bad? Everything in it is good. And what I will say, if I do recipes with like a higher amount of this, it has like this like slightly weird cooling aftertaste, in my opinion. But since this is such a small amount,
because it's like a weird ass fucking chemical that I don't think we're supposed to fucking consume all the time. I've never had that before.
Just on the outer,
is that like swerve or something?
Coating of the pieces, it's not overpowering.
I used to get down with Splenda. I am not even gonna lie.
So, I like this. All right.
I don't know. I would say that was probably like a 5 out of 10. Let's move on. Now I am going to be a little harsh in this cinnamon roll one because I once had a small business, which may happen or occur again one day when the time is right. And I made some damn good cinnamon rolls. So what is wrong with her pinky?
Off with our usual dough that we would do for our pizza or our bagels, where it's just flour.
What the fuck happened to this thing? Fucking Bruno clawing at the flour?
Or you can do self-rising flour, or just flour with baking powder. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio of that with plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So we're gonna do.
I don't fuck with Greek yogurt. Like, I will never fuck with Greek yogurt. I will run an extra 5 miles on the treadmill if that means that I can have sour cream and not fucking Greek yogurt. I don't want anything to do with fucking Greek yogurt.
Half a cup of flour. This will probably make more than one cinnamon roll. Babe, guess what I'm gonna try to make?
The moment I hear, oh, you use Greek yogurt, no thank you. Look at Mr. Yard Dog in the back. He's like, oh fuck, she's got that Greek fucking yogurt.
A protein cinnamon roll, made like the way I make the.
He got his little deputy dangle shorts on, don't he?
Greek yogurts.
That's like the best like base for everything, isn't it?
It is. I'm getting too good at this where I literally just throw in the powder like that. Okay, so making the dough first. Okay, so I just worked my dough, and now I had to add a little bit more flour because it was a little bit too wet, so keep that in mind. And now I have it floured here. I'm just gonna like roll it a little bit.
Wait, she didn't put any yeast in this. Oh Lord, wait, where are we? What? Flour, Greek yogurt, baking powder, and flour. No yeast.
I have it floured here. I'm just gonna like roll it a little bit because we're gonna put the filling and then cut it and like roll it. So this will actually make a few little mini ones, so that's good because flour is not super low in points by any means. Okay, now we're gonna make our little filling. So we're gonna use light butter and some Truvia brown sugar and cinnamon. And put our
To be this desperate for fucking sugar for a sweet treat, well, is crazy to me. Completely crazy.
mixture on here, and we're gonna cut it and roll it. Got 2 tablespoons of light butter, softened. 0 points because it's sugar-free. Cinnamon. I don't feel like this butter is very soft, so I don't feel like I need to melt it. Let's see, it's just mixing. Add a little more of that brown sugar.
It's like, what kind of oil is it? It's not even butter. It's fucking, it's like palm seed oil.
Add a little more cinnamon. Pop the mixture onto our dough. Spread it out. It's the perfect amount for the ratio of dough. This is the fun part where we cut it and roll it. You're gonna want to make sure that that dough is not too sticky for real, or you will have a really hard time getting it to roll. Okay, should we do 3 minis or 2 mediums? I feel like smaller ones are funner, so I'm gonna do 3 minis. And now we're just gonna
This is horrifying.
roll it up like this. Okay, these are actually really big. Oh, look at that. Yum. Wait, these are way too big.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make a bunch of minis, which is way more fun anyway. Cute. All right, I'm gonna cut these again. Oh, this is so cute. Just a bunch of little mini cinnamon rolls. Oh my goodness, these are gonna be so.
Also, too, you want them all to be the same size, so they all bake at the. Oh God.
Good. I just don't see how they could not be amazing, right? Roll them up, and if you rolled it longer, you could make them wider cinnamon rolls. Okay, now they're gonna go into the oven. I have my oven preheated to 350, and I'm gonna cook these for 20 minutes. Okay, so this was after about 25 minutes, and they feel good. They will continue to bake a little bit after you take them out and let them set. So as you can see, some are holding up better than others. I was expecting them to kind of drizzle out like this, because that's what happens with other cinnamon rolls too. You might want to do it in a casserole dish instead, but they look great. We're gonna work on the icing now. For the icing, we're gonna have some confectioner sugar. This is the 0-calorie version. I'm gonna do some core power vanilla instead of milk, and then we have some reduced fat cream cheese. So this will be a pretty low point icing. I'm not doing protein powder. Sorry, not sorry. This will have a little bit, but this tastes, I've said before, like literally McDonald's ice cream melted. It's so good. So it's a great mixer.
These drinks are $5 a pop now. It's insane.
For icing and stuff, I'm gonna start with a tablespoon of the cream cheese. About a tablespoon there. And we're just gonna mix it until it gets to the consistency we want. I've been letting the cream cheese get to room temp.
Clean everything in a fucking paper plate when you live in a mini mansion.
I think I did too much liquid. Thicken it up with a little more powdered sugar. It's all right because it's sugar-free. Sugar-free sugar. How do they do it? All right, I'm just gonna keep getting this to the consistency that I want.
How do you do it? How?
Adding a little more powdered sugar. There we go. All right. This looks great. All right, I just transferred them to a bowl to make it a little easier. Guys, look how gooey and delicious that looks.
This looks so undercooked.
our icing
Oh my
on.
God, it's so undercooked.
It's a little chunky, that's fine. All right, you guys, let's taste it while it's warm.
Oh my God, I'm about to gag. We're ending this here on this recipe, and man, we're going out with a bang. And we will, there will be more. This because I think there's way more recipes. I'm about to, oh man.
I'm so sorry, the icing is chunky,
To take a damn Zofran.
but I think it's gonna be so good.
Looks like fucking blue cheese.
Okay, wait, these are so good. Those are delicious. Okay, yeah, you gotta make these. These are actually so good. I'm kind of surprised. I'd give it like, if a regular cinnamon roll is 10 out of 10, I'd give this like an 8 out of 10. But like,
I cannot. All right, you guys, make sure. You don't make those ever. I don't know what I was just gonna say. I'm queasy. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh God.